And honestly, I don't know if you've ever worked with an agency before, Zach, but in your experience, when would it make sense to engage with a company like mine or with somebody like me?
So hopefully in this being kind of like the last, like kind of or close to the last question that we have, like you've picked up on, like, I will probably tell you the truth as it is, regardless of whether it sounds popular or like it makes people feel good or not. And working with an agency 100% makes sense 100% of the time, because they can screen for the things that you can't screen for. And you're going to eliminate a lot of people, or I will. When I post a job on LinkedIn, I get hundreds of replies like in 2 days. I have no way to go through that adequately and do my day job. No time. So lots of people that could be good candidates are just getting filtered out off snap judgments. It's unfair to the company. It's unfair to the person. And it's unfair to me because I'm maybe missing out on like really qualified candidates that would be good for the role. And like I said, a lot of those things are intangibles, and like you're not going to see that on a resume. And if I want to find those intangibles, I can either communicate that to an agency, say, here's what I'm looking for, and they can bring me people that match the criteria and both deliver the intangibles. Or I can take every interview with everybody that says they're 100% a quota and do nothing, generating revenue for 3 months. Right. So if you're thinking, does it make sense to work with an agency? The answer is very easy. The question is, like, what are the best practices for working with an agency? How can you clearly deliver what you're looking for and create alignment with that agency? And then are you willing to let go and let them do the work that you agree that they're going to do, so that you're jumping on calls that all have high value probabilities?
The first, I found it super helpful when I'm hiring for sales leadership. I found agencies are incredibly helpful. They have, a really amazing network and will help be able to not only find candidates that I might not have been able to connect with, but also help me in the way that I differentiate myself. And so being able to partner with the agency as a way to help identify and close great talent has been really helpful. And then from an AE perspective, when there's very specific, background roles that I'm looking for. So how do I find specific types of experience, and how do we be able to find the people that we want to plug in? And, I am a big proponent of the idea of like hire and grow people within the business, but also bring people in from the outside. And so I found those agencies really helpful when I'm looking to bring people in from the outside. For me, the way that I think about it is like anybody that comes in from the outside has to be someone that I could stand in front of our team and say, like, this person is going to help us raise the bar. It's going to make us better. I'm proud to have this person here. That's where agencies have been able to help us identify that type of talent. And so we can focus on our current talent to nurture and grow them to move up within the organization. And then we can combine that with some of the external hires that we make where they're able to help us, or the agencies are able to help us identify those people that really raise the bar.
Yeah, where I've found an agency most helpful is if your network does not have what you're looking for. So for example, I'm in legal tech now for the first time in my career. I don't have a network of established legal tech sellers. So if I want to hire experience, which sometimes is overrated, if I want to hire someone with legal tech sales experience and I need somebody now, then it would be much better for me to go to an agency who can go to specific companies and target the people that I want. If I'm going to a geography where I don't have a presence or I don't understand the nuances, a new country, a new market, I think that would be another time where you would be best served to hire an agency. It goes back to that targeting. If I don't know the targeting, then I should work with somebody who does, who can help me with the targeting and the qualifications, so I get hireable candidates that I select the best from versus a wide group of suspects.
Just sheer volume of applicants is really hard, right? And I hate to say it, but there's a lot of reasons why somebody might get skipped over in that first round. Right. And a resume only says so much. And, in our world and in the tech world and data professionals, which is who, fuels our business, we actually developed proprietary technology to help us do skills assessments, right? And we're actually taking that to market now, because you say, oh, I need a data scientist. It's like saying I need a salesperson. There's 4,000 different kinds, right? How do you know they're going to have the right skill set, the right soft skills, all the things? So I think, partnering, if you don't have the time to do it yourself, you need to partner with someone who does.